I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see everybody this morning. Hope everybody had a great evening last night. Coffee first. Then speak. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Stray Kitten, good morning. Welcome, 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 everybody. My brother, Fed Up American, good to see you. Ontario Prepper, another brother of mine, good to see you. My Renaissance Grandma, good morning. My man, Dan H., I hope you are doing well on this sunny Saturday morning. Mad Shad, my man, one of my amazing moderators from the Erie coast of North Ohio. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Tracy K, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, my brother from another mother. Good morning. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Stray Kitten, good to see you as well. Folks, everybody, come on in, grab a seat, sit down, get your favorite morning beverage, and we're going to have a conversation and talk. So, I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody had a great evening, and I hope those in the South Central part of the United States survived the tornadoes and thunderstorms and all of that. Thank you for the 5x5, Dan. Rapture Ready, good morning, my friend. Teresa, good morning. I hope you are doing well. Everybody's just speaking. Hope everybody is absolutely doing wonderful. She said, good to see you. I hope you are well. Hope you are well. Tonette, good to see you as well. Whiteside Tactical, well, I lost it. There it is. Whiteside Tactical Solutions, good morning to you and welcome. Grab a cup of coffee, have a seat, sit down. Let's have a conversation. Scott Hammer, good to see you this morning. Good to see you this morning as well. Well, we had some serious rain, I guess, last night, thunderstorms. I was going to go out last night and just hang out and eat and do some things. And then I saw the news and saw what was happening in Arkansas and the tornadoes, and everything was tracking towards Ohio. And it just was not good. My prayers go out to those folks in Arkansas. One of my very good, my best friend, he's from Arkansas. He's actually the one preparing all the barbecue for the bug out weekend. His family all his people are in Arkansas. And I pray that everybody is doing well down there. And I will follow up later today to see how they're doing. Anybody doing anything this weekend that's productive and or fun? Hope everybody's doing something well. Yep, thunderstorms here too. Thought World War III was popping off as it woke me up. Ontario Prepper, I didn't hear a thing last night. Naj, good morning. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are taking my mom out for a surprise birthday lunch. We finally gathered the whole family, and it's going to be a good time this afternoon, and I'm looking forward to it and all of that. Ontario Prepper said he is planting seeds this weekend. Rapture Ready, daughter's 33rd birthday party tonight at the house. Happy birthday to the daughter, Rapture Ready, and I hope you guys have an amazing time. Amazing time. He said, I woke up, made coffee, took the pups out, and sat here. Was there a tornado in Arkansas? There were tons of tornadoes, and we're going to talk about that. And thank you, Dan H. I appreciate it. She has no clue what's going down today, so it will be a wonderful time. So thank you, Coffee First. Scott Hammer, he's working this weekend. Well, I'm glad you're at the helm, and I'm glad somebody is working because there's thousands of people in the country that's not working. So glad to see that. Kia Chris, good morning and welcome and good to see you. Thank you for joining us this morning. And folks, it's going to be a great day today. We're going to go with that. In spite of what happened overnight, and in spite of what happened during the week, who got indicted and who dropped the bomb and who rolled a hand grenade and this, that, and the other. We don't care because we're all here. We're doing the things that need to be done, and life is good. That is for sure. Right, Teresa. Right. Absolutely. Don't forget to have fun and get in all your April Fool's jokes. Ah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tracy K says she's worked and going to the casino to see if I can win a car with my 1,500 tickets. I had a dream. I won 38,000. Car is 36. Congratulations, and I hope you win, Tracy. I truly hope you win. That is for sure. Hudson Valley is going fishing. My man, that's what's happening. Speaking of fishing, folks, for those of you coming to the Bug Out Weekend, bring your fishing poles because you do not need to buy a fishing license, and the lake is literally a 2-minute walk from our campsite. Technically, you could take a stone and throw it, and if it makes it through the trees, you'll hit the woods, the lake. And there is a walking path right to the lake. It's amazing. So bring your fishing poles. That's cool. I haven't fished in years, so I think I'm gonna bring the poles. And if I can get my son to go fishing and to make it to the Bug Out Weekend, he will be there. I told him it was mandatory. So he, yeah, I'm with you, Naj. Yes. Yes. Johnny Preps, good morning. Tonette, good morning. Folks, I before we get into what we're going to talk about today, a couple of things. Do me a favor, smash the like button, thumbs up, share this video out because YouTube algorithms have been awful crazy. And I've heard many content creators talk about it, and they're not getting notifications. People aren't getting notifications when people go live and so forth and so on. There you go, Hudson Valley. I'll bring my backpacking rod and reel. There you go. That's the thing, folks. Bring the gear you like to test out and you have used and have not used. This is the perfect time. But yeah, I may do some fishing, or I may do some filming of people fishing at the Bug Out Weekend. Thank you, Rapture Ready. I appreciate you. Mason wants to go fishing. There you go. You better bring some fishing rods, Fed Up American. That is for sure. And there is my self-proclaimed Vision Preparedness president of the northeastern part of the United States, Jay Creature himself. I'm listening but walking, so not reading. I need someone to take my place and make silly comments every 10 bad things, throw in a joke for me. There you go. Destination Fun, good morning and welcome. I hope you're doing well this morning. And I'm sure Hudson Valley will fill in for you, Jay Creature, while you're walking and can't read or type at the same time, or Mad Chad. So with that, folks, the first thing I do want to talk about, and I'm going to share this story because we all know about what happened in East Palestine, Ohio. And this does not surprise me, but I wanted to share this story with you. Ohio residents face hurdles and confusion as they try to claim money promised after the train derailment. Nearly a dozen East Palestine residents who sought reimbursement from Norfolk Southern said the process was opaque and burdensome, deepening their mistrust of the railroad company. This does not come as a surprise. Exactly, Hudson Valley, right. Why am I not surprised? Exactly. So they talk about, the residents, they try to take the railroad company, Norfolk and Southern, up on its offers because remember they said we're pledging $1 million to help everything and everybody. They're trying to get reimbursed for the evacuation and relocation costs after the train derailment. More than a dozen said they have found the process confusing and burdensome. Several said they have expenses that the company declined to pay. And if you want to read this, I'm going to put this in the chat, the link to this page, because this does not surprise me. And this just shows how much the company does not care at their at their jeopardy. They caused the accident and they don't want to fess up. And NY Prepper on his live last night did another video. There was another train derailment 30 miles north or east of this train derailment in East Palestine. So you can go check him out. So here's the actual area affected. And they're talking about to claim any of the payments, residents must show up in person with receipts at an assistance center Norfolk Southern set up in a church in nearby New Waterford, Ohio. For those staying far away, that can mean they have to drive several hours. Of course, if you evacuate your house, now I got to drive all the way back here. It's insanity. When their turns came, 10 residents said that they were given conflicting information about which expenses would be covered, offered smaller sums than neighbors, and they also believed had similar circumstances or told to get additional documentation that hadn't been required before. So in other words, Norfolk and Southern is playing the shell game, and they said it's embarrassing because you feel like you're begging for money. One of the residents said, Greg Masher, a lifelong East Palestine resident who was raising his 3 granddaughters there at his house until the train derailment. They haven't yet moved back into their home. So when did this train derailment happen? Two months ago? And folks still are not. Absolutely. I'm with you, Hudson Valley. Yes. Big corporation will be the death of us all. There you go. So, they shouldn't have to deal with this. They could put a mountain of money in front of me or say, you can have your old life back. And he said, I take my old life back versus the pile of money. We work with any resident to reimburse their reasonable expenses. Reasonable. Tell me, first of all, Norfolk and Southern, tell me what's reasonable. You had a chemical spill that pretty much nuked the town I live in that made my house inhabitable. made my land worthless and contaminated. And now you're telling me you want me to give you, you're going to pay reasonable expenses? I don't think so. This is a bunch of, don't get me started. This is a complete disaster, and it is completely out of the question. So, I continue to pray for those folks in East Palestine, and for the folks down in Kentucky where the chemical barge broke loose and broke up against the dam. And it's just, and Mad Shad said it all, the barge with methanol in it that's leaking has made the Ohio River and tap water 18% alcohol content. So now what do? You drink the water and be happy? It's a total disaster. And I've got my theories, but I'm going to keep that to myself for now. Good morning, Saffron Bay. Good to see you. And by the way, all of you that were on my live Thursday, yes, and I had on my Stand sweatshirt. I reached out to my friend Anthony, who owns the company, Godstrong, and he told me to tell. First of all, he thanked me for wearing it, and if you want one of those sweatshirts, because I know several people said they wanted them, I'm putting in the link to his website. And he told me if you reach out to him on Instagram, and his Instagram is his Instagram is Godstrong_4 and then life. And I'll put that in the chat. He said if you reach out to him and tell him Trent or Vision Preparedness sent you over there, he will give you free shipping on your products that you order from him. And again, here is his Instagram. I see you. Fed Up American. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you as always. All the money we do and donations we receive go towards the channel and the Bug Out Weekend. My Renaissance Grandma, I have the Harbor Freight solar panels that need the adapters changed out before you can use it. Can I bring them and the kit to get help changing them over? Yes, My Renaissance Grandma, bring everything to the Bug Out Weekend, and there will be many people that can help you do that without a doubt. I'm with you, Saffron Bay. He does have a Facebook page. Also, his Facebook, whoops, what happened here? Isn't that special? His Facebook is Godstrong for Life. And I will put that in the chat as well. Godstrong for Life is his Facebook page. But yes, My Renaissance Grandma, bring that stuff to the Bug Out Weekend with you, and we will be more than glad to help you. Absolutely. Again, folks, if you have questions, you can put them up in the question box up in the chat. And that's what the Bug Out Weekend is all about. You are more than welcome. More than welcome. And by the way, before we move on to the next topic this morning, I will be right back. I have something to share with you.
Hey, glad you stopped by. Vision Preparedness here, folks. We are less than 90 days out from Bug Out Weekend 2023 here in Ohio, folks. Like-minded people are coming in from all over the country to meet, to greet, to learn stuff, to test out gear that you haven't tested out yet. What a better place to do it than at Bug Out Weekend, folks. If you have gear that you're no longer using and you want to give it away, or if you're looking for something that you may not have, you will find it here at the Bug Out Weekend. If you have not registered, folks, you can go to our website, that's visionpreparedness.org, hit the About page, and you'll see all the details to register for this free event this summer, folks. We're less than 90 days out. People coming in from all over. And that Saturday night, we're going to have some amazing barbecue for everybody. We're going to have tons of giveaways. We're going to have tons of people talking about doing the things, what works for them, what hasn't worked for them. Test out your gear. This is the place to do it, folks, at the Bug Out Weekend. I got to get back to doing the things. Everybody stay blessed, stay safe, and we will see you at the Bug Out Weekend. God bless. Vision Preparedness.
You know who made it.
Bug Out Weekend, folks. If you can make it, you don't want to miss this event. It's free for everybody, like-minded people coming around. We're going to have mini clinics. And once I get the list of all the mini clinics, I will post it on our website and our community page on YouTube. And it's going to be a great time, absolute great time. All the content creators in the chat, you know what to do. I see it happening already. Type the word vision and drop your link, folks. Share this out. Go check out their content. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. And if you like what they're doing on their page, subscribe to their channel. It's absolutely amazing. Good morning, Stewart's Prepping. Good to see you, my friend. But yes, the Bug Out Weekend is going to be amazing. This is where we learn, we communicate, we gather, we fellowship, we eat, and we have fun. We're going to have tons of giveaways. And we're going to live stream from the Bug Out Weekend. So we got a couple of questions. One question from Stray Kitten. Could you make a list of the YouTube no-no words? I could, but YouTube has too many. I know you can't talk about that thing that happened in January. You can't talk about the two bozos that are throwing rocks at each other. You cannot talk about Charlie 19, the arm ticket, and so forth and so on, things like that. Mary Miles, good morning. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, Stray Kitten, the list is thousands of words, and technically, honestly, I don't care because I'm going to give my opinion. And if I get a strike, I get a strike, and so forth and so on. Next question. Tonette is asking, how high do you think it is safe to stack aluminum canned foods, canned goods? I mean, how much weight can the bottom cans take? So here's my personal opinion, Tonette, and this is how I do it. My cans I keep in the box, you know, the cardboard box that 12 come in, and I only will stack them 3 high, and that's it. And I have shelves that are 5 shelves high. I stack the cases of aluminum cans 3 high, and that's it. And that's my opinion. That's what I do. There's folks in the chat that will chime in and yeah, exactly. Kia Chris, code talkers needed. Yes. There are people in the chat that will give their opinions on how they stack and how high they stack their canned goods. And there it is. Jay Creature says, I have several non-extradition warrants from Kentucky for unlawful acts with livestock. Will you be checking IDs in Ohio? No, Jay Creature, we will not be checking IDs. All you need to do is walk in, go to the shelter where you'll see the check-in table, give us your YouTube name, and you will be checked in, and you will get a sticker that says hello, and you can write on the sticker whatever you want to. Yeah. So, you know, those are some of the things that we will be doing. And Jay Creature, since you are the self-proclaimed president vision preparedness for the northeast part of the United States of America, you have asylum in Ohio. Nobody will touch you. Otherwise, they will feel the wrath of the crickets. So you're safe here. There you go. Yes. Thank you for that interpretation. Love it. You guys are great. So moving on, another question. Oh, Mad Shad asks, how did you weather the storm that came through? Hope all is well. No trees were down, which I'm so glad. I woke up this morning and the woods, of course, have water in them, but that's okay because that does dry out. Other than that, nothing too particular. And speaking of storms, let's move on to our next story. And I hope you guys can hear this. And if you can, give me a 5x5.
Evening, as we come on the air tonight, we are tracking those violent and damaging storms on the move in the south central part of the country right now, including early concerns of mass casualties and tornado destruction in the Little Rock area. The mayor there asking for the National Guard to assist.
Awesome.
Tonight, severe weather alerts, including tornado watches, are in effect in several southern and Midwest states. Larger cities potentially in the path tonight include Memphis, St. Louis, and Des Moines. Earlier, the National Weather Service labeling it a particularly dangerous situation. Let's go right to Little Rock now. Emily Aketa, you were forced to take shelter a while ago. What can you tell us?
Lester, that's right. A twister barreling through just across the river there. This area seeing back-to-back tornado warnings. And as we see reports of injuries and damage pouring in, the governor of Arkansas tonight declaring a state of emergency.
Go, 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 go!
Life-threatening danger in the heart of Arkansas.
This is not a possible tornado. This is a tornado in progress.
A confirmed tornado touching down around Little Rock. Cars and trucks flipped and storefronts ripped apart.
Scariest thing I've ever been in. Sheets of rain and then the trees like toys being picked up.
Residents frantically trying to find safe shelter.
Made it into one of the little salons over here, got in, and as I got in, huddled up against the cement barrier, every single glass window blew out and people were blown back. And I held on, and it must have been a minute just huddled. I thought I was a goner for sure.
For your safety, please remain calm.
Our crew having to race to the basement of this hotel as the fast-moving storm closed in. This is the reality for residents across Arkansas, hunkering down and taking cover as life-threatening storms and tornadoes begin to barrel through. The storm system, one of several spread across the Mississippi Valley and Midwest. 58 million people facing a tornado threat, along with thunderstorms, hail, and powerful winds. Damage is already being reported, more than 90,000 without power. Officials in Little Rock urging people to stay inside their homes so emergency crews can get close to those who need help. One of Little Rock's major hospitals at a level 1 operation, expecting nearly 20 patients, their conditions unknown.
A lot of damage, a lot of trees down and damage to structures. So it's a pretty serious situation.
The state capitol and surrounding areas now reeling from this raging storm.
Emily joining us now. Any update on the number of injuries at this hour?
You know, Lester, earlier today we heard tornado sirens, and now it's the sirens of ambulance and police cars. We've confirmed numerous injuries, but authorities are still trying to assess the damage in what is an active situation. The threat is not over, so they expect the number to continue to rise. Numerous hospitals in this area, Lester, are bracing for what they say is a surge in patients.
Emily Aketa, thank you. To the east, Memphis is also in the crosshairs. Blaine Alexander is there for us. Blaine, what is the situation there this evening?
Well, Lester, here in Memphis, we are now bracing for all of that destructive weather that you just saw to now head this way. In fact, just a few moments ago, we heard tornado sirens going off in the distance. We have confirmed that this area where we are is not in danger yet. But meanwhile, in Iowa, there have been at least 8 reported tornadoes. It's not clear yet just how extensive the damage is there. But these storms are powerful. That's why back here in Memphis, in this busy entertainment district, some hotels and restaurants already have emergency plans in place, telling people where to seek shelter if needed. Lester.
Okay, Blaine Alexander, thank you.
So, folks, that's why, okay. That's why we do what we do. These, you saw the damage that was done in Arkansas, just torrential. And, it went up through Memphis. And, luckily it tracked through Memphis, Tennessee, and we got rain here in Ohio. And that was pretty much it. And they're saying we're going to have high winds all day today. There's a high wind advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. But right now it's sunny and there's, no wind and all of that. But folks, this is why we prep. Tornadoes, if anybody's ever been in a tornado, I've been in 2 in my lifetime. Fortunately, nothing happened. I was actually on my way to Chicago, and I literally saw one that I just said, you know what? And I just kept going the opposite direction and made it through. But, that's why we prep, folks. Prepare for things like this. They said 90,000 people are without power. Okay, so now what do? Generators, solar generators, whatever it is, if you still have your house standing. If everything is taken out, like we saw in Oklahoma, if you saw any of the footage or the lives or the shorts that Bear Independent was putting out down there with Angry Prepper was down there and some other guys, houses, just neighborhoods gone. What do you do? And if you have preps and you don't have a basement, everything is gone. So those are the contingency plans. And this is tornado season. Greenleaf, good morning. The prepping artist, good morning. How are you? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Greenleaf. As we move into the grand solar minimum, this sort of things will become so common, it will be common. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Rapture Ready wanted to put that snarky crap in the atmosphere to deflect the rays. Yeah, exactly. So, folks, this is why, we pay attention. And I literally we were going to go out and get something to eat last night. And I was like, you know what? Let's just run and pick something up and come back home. Because I wasn't sure what the storm was going to do. Sue's X, good morning or good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. Thank you. It's so good to see you. And please give my regards to your amazing husband, Derek. Tell him I said hello. Hope you're doing well. So, Mary Miles, good morning. Hope you're doing well also. Amber's Angels Truth, good morning. Good to see you also. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What time is it? It's 10:34. So, folks, with that, with all the storms and tornadoes and hurricane season and everything coming up, that's why we prepare. We have to make sure that we're able to at least weather, prepare, or handle any natural storm that comes our way. Kill it and grill it. Good morning. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well this morning also. Folks, as Hudson Valley says, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. This is why we prep. We anticipate. We try to stay ahead of the curve and be prepared for things like these types of natural calamities, disasters, storms, whatever it may be. Um, and again, the tornadoes, I can't imagine, going to sleep at night and then being awoke at 3 o'clock in the morning by my roof being torn off my house. So those are the things, unfortunately, we have to think about and we have to prepare for. In that case, you're going to have to leave. We're going to have to leave our house. Where are we going to go? So if you go to plan B and their house is gone, then what? So you gather up those people. Now you're a bigger group and you go to plan C, their house is gone or whatever. So you just have to follow, as Hudson Valley says, the PACE protocol. Primary, alternate, the C is contingent, and the E is for emergency. You got to follow that. You have to have multiple plans in place in case of that. And as Hudson Valley says, as always, hope is not a plan. So if you're just hoping a tornado or something doesn't hit your house, that's not a plan, folks. You got to put something in place in case, just in case. As we all say, I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Right. Exactly. You're absolutely right. Kill it and grill it. Hudson Valley is here to holy smokes, all kinds of hopeful people here. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what's coming down the pike, if y'all didn't catch my live on Thursday, go back and watch it, because we talked about bricks and we talked about all of that and what other countries are trying to put in place to tank the US dollar. And I'm not even going to get into that. But yes, Ontario Prepper, right, plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If you have to use the whole alphabet, then use the whole alphabet, folks. Got to do it. And Greenleaf said it. I woke up one night in South Carolina on the coast, and the thing woke me was a sound like a train going over the house. It was a tornado had jumped over the spot I was in. You're absolutely right, Greenleaf. And trust me, if you've ever been that close to a tornado, it does sound like a train. That is something that you will never forget if you've ever been in a hurricane or a tornado. I'm going to touch briefly on this. Now, we all remember the thing that happened in Las Vegas from the hotel with the guy with pew dispensers. So here's a stupid story, and I'm going to hit it and keep it moving. That guy says he was upset over how the casino treated him. That's why he did that. And this is in a new FBI documents say. So the FBI says this in their documents. He was upset over how the casino treated him. Yeah, I was like, really? So he gathered up all of that stuff and did what he did. But yes, tornadoes are very scary. And that's, yeah, Jay Creature. Tornado is a metaphor for unpeacekeepers. There you go. Yeah, the Las Vegas thing. Yeah. So he said he was mad because the casino did not treat him like he wanted to. And now everything that happened in Nashville, they're now releasing the 911 calls. I'm with you, Tracy. I call BS on that also. Texas Redleg, good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well this morning, bruh. Hope you had your coffee, your tea, whatever it is you drink at this time in the morning. And I hope you're doing well. Greenleaf says there's a saying in North Carolina, a woman is like a tornado. You don't see them coming, and when the leave, everything is gone, even my trailer. That is true. So make sure you know the tornado you're dealing with. But yeah, folks, so they've released the 911 calls from the Nashville Elementary School, which I'm not even going to listen to them. And the helicopter accidents in Kentucky, I don't know why this made news, but they now released all the names of all of the 9 victims in those 2 horrific crashes, which my prayers and heart goes out to those in that tragic accident. Any questions? What's everybody doing? Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? We need to talk fun and see how fun is going. Amber Angel's Truth is asking a question. Just curious, how many chickens are you going to have? If it was up to me, I'd like to have all of them. But at this point of the game, since will be new to raising chickens, I'm going to start out small. I'm probably going to get 6 or 7 and hopefully a couple of roosters out of those babies, and we'll go from there. And new code word, Ontario Prepper, truck. Exactly. There you go, truck. So, Regional Sky Girl, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. And good to see you. Before getting ready to fly, I was just ready to say, where are you off to today in the friendly skies? Good to see you. Dan H., of course you are. You do. You work all weekend. You work every weekend. Texas Redleg says he's flying to Atlanta tomorrow. And yes, I will be checking my... Exactly. There you go, my friend. Always check the firearm. Take it with you. Constitutional carry. Reciprocity is in full effect. Yes, absolutely. Naj says no fun, just moving someone. Yes, moving people is a interesting task and something I do not like. Yes, Texas Redleg, always. Yes. Reciprocity in full effect. And that's why I renewed my CCW, because I want reciprocity wherever I go, because I am taking it or more with me. Yes. As Kill It and Grill It says, stay strapped or get capped. Truth. But with that, folks, you know, it's everything that's going on in this country and in the world. The more I see going on, the more I know what I'm doing. And I'll just speak in the prepping community, regardless if you're in the prepping community, homesteader, whatever it is you do, prepare for your family. And you know, that's what people do that love their families and want to take care of their families, want to make sure that we're all out of harm's way. That's what we do. I'm with you, Naj. I would love to be planting my garden, but you know, every time it rains out back, because now I know the exact place where I'm putting my garden, which is a little bit on higher ground now. And I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't get flooded out. So with that, but in case you're new here, do me a favor. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, click on all, so you get notified of everything that we do over here at Vision Preparedness, and like the content. Also, for all the content creators in the chat, if you're new, if you type the word vision, Nightbot will do his job, her job, its job, and drop the link in the chat to your channel. That way everybody here can come check you out, check out some of your content, like it, comment. If you go to somebody's channel and you're new to their channel, tell them I sent you. Say, Vision sent me over here. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Subscribe to their channel, like the content, and leave a comment for them. And that way we all get to share, we all get to grow, and we all get to do the things that we need to do. But, Amber, I'm going to get some chickens, half a dozen. And as I get better at it, I will probably get more chickens because my son loves making scrambled eggs and eating chicken. So we'll get meat birds and hens and all of that good stuff. And hopefully we'll be doing our thing here to become more of a producer and less of a consumer. First thing is the garden. As soon as the ground dries out, we are definitely planting. We are starting our seeds inside and get the seedlings going. And then we're going to do a mass planting in the garden. And we're doing a lot more this year. That way we become more productive and we can rely less on going to the grocery store to buy all of those crazy priced fruits and vegetables. Oh, speaking of fruits, I was going in Kroger last night and they have their fruit trees out. Peaches, peach trees, plums, apples. Their trees are $23 a tree. So after Mom's birthday lunch today, guess what I'm going to go get? I'm going to get a whole bunch of fruit trees, and we are going to plant fruit trees. There you go, Saffron Bay. Plans this weekend is to enjoy being home with the family. Those are the best types of plans. And Jay Creature says, this spring, I'm farming worms for garden fertilizer, fish food, in koi pond hydroponics. Awesome, Jay Creature. Awesome. The prepping artists also say I'm doing a live giveaway on Monday night. There you go, folks. The prepping artists, if you type Vision, if you haven't dropped your link in the chat, type Vision, drop your link, folks. Go over, check out the prepping artists channel, comment on a video, subscribe, and don't miss the giveaway on Monday. There you go. Thank you for telling me that. Yes, indeed, Jay Creature. Fruit trees, it's going to take a couple of years before they bear fruit, but I'm getting the fruit trees now. And as Tracy says, I got nothing on my page to be dropping anything. I get it. So yes, I'm buying fruit trees. I'm going over there and I'm going to load up the bed of my truck and I'm bringing home fruit trees. Never had fruit trees, but I'm going to figure it out. And I'm counting on having multiple fruit trees. So we'll see how they grow and how they pollinate. And that is what I'm going to do. Greenleaf said, I harvest dandelions this spring. Yep, what a great tonic to add to your smoothies. I freeze them in big Ziploc bags. Had some yesterday. It was great. Awesome. That's what we have to do, folks. We need to become more of a producer than a consumer. That's the whole goal. That's called being self-sufficient. Pecans, Naj, I don't know if pecan trees will grow up here, but if I find one, I will plant one and I will put a plaque on it that said, this is for Naj. Don't know if it'll live, but we'll see what happens. Yes. Crafty Mom Creations, good morning and good to see you. I hope you're doing well this morning. But yeah, folks, that's the thing. Become more of a producer. Do something. And, that's how we become self-reliant. Because in these times, we never know when we go to use that plastic card thingy and it no longer works. Or all of that wonderful greenbacks you have in your pocket and you go somewhere and they say, nah, that's not worth anything. So produce your own food. Correct, Ontario Prepper. Thank you for the reminder. Remember to comment when you subscribe to another channel or YouTube removes you. So subscribe, comment on the video, and give them a thumbs up. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The prepping artist says, yes. Come get this flock. You are worthy. And what's in the flock, Amber Angel's Truth? You're giving away chickens? And what part of the country are you in, and how far would I have to drive, or do I need to send a carrier pigeon to come pick up those wonderful birds? Jay Creature says, I'm going to try a birdhouse setup as a bug kill zone around the garden, a house on each post fenced in. Jay Creature, that is an amazing idea. I do have 2 bird feeders out there, and I may try that also. Let me know how that works out for you, Jay, for sure. Yeah, Naj, I'm with you. Pecans don't grow in Florida. I don't think they grow in Ohio either, but we'll see what happens. Yes, 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 yes. You're absolutely right, she said. Lead Farmer is great help with fruit trees. I will go through his playlist. There you go. I will go through his playlist and see what I can find. Amber says 16 hens, 9 roosters, only 2 you. I don't know. Ooh, that's a whole lot of birds. Whole lot of birds. So what state are you in, Amber? And how far do I have to go? I'm serious. I've been searching, and location is Georgia, the Alabama line. So that is at least a 7 to 8 hour drive for me. Ha! I'll think about that, Amber. I appreciate the offer, and I'll see what I can do. And I'll get back to you on that. Other than that, folks, what time is it? It is 10:52. Any questions for me? Anything that you want to ask for the chat? Don't forget, folks, Bug Out Weekend is coming up, and it's going to be an amazing time. And we're all going to have fun. And we're going to do a live stream. And we're going to have many clinics, and we are going to, oh yeah, let me talk about this. I put a poll up on our on the community tab doing a bug out bag hike. That'll probably be about a mile. We're going to hike probably around the lake. From looking at the map, once around the lake, I think is a mile. Could be a little longer, could be a little shorter. Sunny Wisconsin, good morning. Good to see you. Yes. Praying mantis, morning all. Praying mantis take care of a lot of pests. Yes, they do. Now's the time as spring nears to order them. That's a good comment. Dusty Country Road, good morning. Good morning. The hardy pecan grows in Ohio. Have 4 of them. There you go, my friend. Ha. We are going to make that happen. Going to make that happen. Ladybugs, yes, they work well in the garden as well. Yes. But Bug Out Weekend, we are going to have mini clinics. Some of the content creators have contacted me and talked about they want to do a mini clinic. And when I say mini clinic, they're going to be a teaching session that goes anywhere from maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour. Could be longer, could be less. But one of them is, I think Saturday morning, we are going to do a bug out bag backpack hike walk. So I'm actually going to bring my new, what I would call evac bag, because the only way I'm bugging out is if my house is on fire or a tornado literally ripped through it. But I'm bringing the new bag, the vertical bag that I put together with all my gear in it, and I'm going to wear that as I hike. So those of you that are coming, if you want to go on the hike that morning, you will be more than welcome to. And to all of you that have registered, we'll probably get a email as we get closer sometime in the month of May, a list of activities that are going to take place at the Bug Out Weekend. So that way we can do the things that we want to do and also have some fun. So those are some of the things that we'll be doing. We're putting together an agenda of items and courses and mini clinics that will teach some stuff, as well as help folks out with their gear that they bought that they're not sure of. Like my Renaissance grandma said, she has solar panels and the connectors need to be converted and all of that. So we're going to show her how to do that. Somebody will help her out. If not, I'll help her out, and we will all go there. Ontario Prepper sounds like boot camp. Well, you never know. There may be a boot or two involved. The Prepping Artist, this is in Bug Out Weekend is going to be in Ohio. Let me grab the link. If one of my moderators don't beat me to it. And it is on our About page on our website, which is visionpreparedness.org. And here is the link to the Bug Out Weekend. With all the details, I just dropped it in the chat and go from there. Jay Creature says, I'm hiking now. It's steady rain. It's special. Yeah, in the rain, Jay Creature. Yeah, it is special. And as Rapture Ready says, rain is also wet. Yes. Way too far, Texas. Well, you never know, prepping artists. I think so far we have people coming all the way from Missouri. So think about it. We have people coming from all over the country. I know we've got a ton of folks coming from New York, Kentucky, Ohio, Maine, and all over the place. Nashville, Tennessee, Amber Angels Truth. So all you do is the Bug Out Weekend is going to be in Dayton, Ohio. So just do a Google search. How far is it from Nashville? Nashville in Tennessee is not that far. Nashville to Dayton, Ohio, and it'll tell you how long it'll take you to get there. I know it's going to take me an hour to get there, at least, and but it's right down the street. So we're going to have a good time and all of that. Rapture Ready says, so would buying some wine now be a good idea, or should we hold off a bit? I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor, but I'll tell you this, Rapture Ready, you never know. You may want to buy a couple $100 worth. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not going to at this time. So there you go. But to buy some, sure, why not? It's colorful money. Tracy K says it's 5 hours from Nashville. So there you go. And Ontario Prepper, yes, he is. He's in Canada. My buddy next door, X, lives in Texas. Seriously, there you go. So 5 hours from Nashville. So there you go. Tracy K is up in Clarksville, and I Googled, it was like 5 hour drive, but might be 4 because of the time change. There you go. Ontario Prepper says vision 6 to 7 hours for me, but I didn't get the juice, so no go at this point. I understand, OP. You can catch us on a live stream because we're going to live stream Saturday night from the Bug Out Weekend, and you'll get a glimpse. And you may be seeing shorts and lives and from all types of people that are there doing their own thing and streaming and having a great time. My man, the roaming prepper. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I know where you're going today. Like the text message I sent you yesterday, don't buy too much of everything, but if you do, that's even wonderful. Have a great day, Pete. Stay safe, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Prepping Artist says 14 hours. Yes, I understand. Now, from what I understand, our farthest guests may be coming from California. I got a email yesterday and had a phone conversation about what airport for them they wanted to fly into. So our farthest guests may be from California, and that's a good thing. But with that, what is it? It is 11 o'clock. Bug out weekend. Any questions, folks? Because I know I appreciate everybody hanging out with me this morning and just spending some time talking, just casual stuff that's going on in the world that we all need to keep prepping for. And Jay Creature, roaming prepper's beard makes me feel inferior. So look at this. What do you think of that, Jay? Yeah. Yes, live stream will be absolutely amazing. And we just have to figure out a time we're going to do it. We're either going to do it before dinner. No, we're going to do it after we eat some amazing barbecue. That's it. Exactly. And my man, Dan H., he's got 13-hour drive, and he is showing up. He's a road tripper for sure. He is showing up with his crew. And Fed Up Americans, I've been lurking, just finished eating deer, tenderloin, and eggs. What a wonderful breakfast. Thank you very much. She said Mom is going to be so surprised when the family is all there gathered and we have doing that. Amber's Angel Truth, right. We're all going to prevail, but never stop prepping. That's right, folks. Stacked to the roof, stacked to the rafters. And I appreciate everybody dropping in to spend an hour with me today. And yes, absolutely. Yes, indeedy. You're absolutely right, Rapture Ready. Fed Up Americans drive is 15 minutes. Yeah, lovely. Just keep doing the things, folks. Please stream some of the classes. Naj, we may film the classes because I know one of my guys that creates my intros and all of our promos and all that crap. He's going to be there, and I'm sure he's going to videotape some of the classes. So I don't know if we'll do a live stream of the class, but we will definitely capture the video and then add those, to our channel as we go. Naj says Bambi tastes good. Yum, yum, and yum. Yes. Scott, you're more than welcome. You have a great day too, my friend. Folks, I appreciate everybody for stopping in and spending some time with me. And I want everybody to have an amazing, amazing day. And remember this, keep prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. God bless everybody. Have an amazing Saturday. Do the things. Be productive. Have some fun. Hang out with the family. Sit there and laugh and giggle and watch cartoons. Do whatever you want. Have a great evening. My brother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival, have an amazing day fishing. I want to see some fish. And God bless everybody. Everybody have an amazing evening, an amazing weekend, and stay safe. This is Vision Preparedness. We will see you in the next video. God bless. Have a great day.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness.